Dearest devotees of the deity, do you have the daring do to deify God within you this day and every day, I ask?
Yes.
I am Rayolite, and I come this day to send a ray of light into your heart, into your mind, into your soul. For you deserve it, dearest ones, through your presence, through your dedication, through that daring do spirit that you have modeled now for quite some time within your life, whereby the light of God that always prevails manifests physically within your temple, amiably within your mind and heart, and intrepidly through your spirit one with God. Heretofore you have called me one who accentuates the fearlessness flame, and with a smile upon my face and a new mien of understanding, I bring to you the dynamic of understanding whereby you may call me from heretofore the angel of divine courage and intrepid oneness with God. For you see, dearest ones, that courage to be who I am in God is something that you too may feel, intuit, know, and become. And in this spirit of oneness, nothing can stand in the way of your victory in all things. You move through life with a certainty, a surety through that oneness that all is God victorious. All is occurring and manifesting as God desires it so, as deity invests it within your heart, as fully compliant with the laws of the one and manifest according to cosmic cycles of light and love. This ray of light that I send unto you is an investment of that love fire from the heart of God in the great central sun that you have called forth for the victory of your life, the victory of your loved ones, your families, and this community of the Holy Spirit of the Heart Center movement. Yes, dearest ones, during this vigil, 7,000 souls have been taken, dark ones, whose time has come, who have not bowed to the immortal one, and who have attempted in some way to destroy the very plan of God within this earth. And simultaneously, 77,000 have been freed from the astral plane due to your calls, especially the calls to Astraea, to Hercules, to the Divine Director Moria El, and Archangel Michael. If you would simply add my name in your preambles when you invoke the Blu-ray Masters, dearest ones, even though I serve primarily on this ray of green tinged with white fire, you will see a certain action of light whereby that blue ray will manifest with an even more focused direction and attention through the avenue of God that I present, through this courage and bravery of my selfhood, one with the Eternal One. When you feel at any time a certain morass, a certain laziness or stultification of your spirit moving upon the path of light in your life, dearest ones, invoke me, call me forth. For that ray o' light that I will send and deliver unto you will be that which moves you beyond all limitation, all sense of burden, all sense of personal suffering, anxiety, dissonance, outside of that one-pointed will of God in your life. Truly all at times feel the darkness of this world, and yet, even though temporarily you may experience that energy field, it is not your native estate, dearest ones. That which is natal to your soul is God, is light, is virtue, is love. Therefore, live within the integrity of this ray of light of your true being, shining forth in all its brilliance, moving heaven and earth through your conscious will to attend to the things of God within this earth and to anchor heaven upon this plane consciously in your life. Often, Archangel Michael signals for our legions to assist him in the dynamism of his work. And therefore we come blazing forth that light into so many areas of darkness, and especially within the astral plane. For when you call forth that light from the heart of Astrea, you would be amazed to see what actually occurs within the astral plane, and how that circle and sword, as a cosmic energy field, goes forth to carve out in that dark plane of being light, 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 and how that light then manifests as a stair-step pathway for souls to come out of darkness into the light of their presence, into the etheric planes, into the worlds of cosmic joy, eternality, and divine love. As you may witness this, as I show it to you on the screen of your mind, you will be impelled to make those calls fiats and joy-filled prayers whenever possible. For you see, many are simply caught in ignorance, not knowing the truth, the way and the light of the Christ, the Buddha, and the Divine Mother in this age. And you have the wherewithal, through your causal bodies, to model that which is a true life of love and divine glory, dearest hearts. And when you make that call, when you utter your prayers with great joy, with great divine happiness and understanding, through the ray of light that you bear through your causal body, I amplify that ray of your prayer and accelerate it into the astral plane to reach those souls who know not the way to go, for you and I show it to them. And this ray becomes an amazing amalgamation of God power, fortifying their spirits, carving out from around them the implacable plaque of darkness that must go and be transmuted ere they are released from the chains of their not-self unto the arms of attending angels, escort angels, and spirits of light. Dearest ones, it is possible for you even to attend to those of your ancestry who you know were not truly serving the light in their lifetimes. And if you name their names and ask me to go forth to assist them in their self-discovery and in a new way of light for their souls to journey in God, I will make it so by God's grace through your call. And you will see the effects of this even as a lessening of the weight upon your own soul. For some of you bear the burdens of your ancestry in your DNA, in your subconscious and unconscious minds. And therefore, when you release that light, when you release that divine fire through your loving spirit, through your call, it is amazing to see how because all souls at some level are one. In the Antakarana of light, there is the lifting of the veil and that burden upon you through your own call for another. You see, dearest ones, God always delivers the light first through the nexus of the heart of the servitor of divine light and fire. And lest you think that somehow you are not engaged in this activity, you are. You become that nexus for that spiritual fire to descend. You become a cosmic heart stream through which God may ray forth that light eternal to free sentient beings and to restore harmony, balance, and equanimity in so many dimensional planes of being through the rivers of light that descend from the altars of heaven through you. Understand, dearest ones, that the science of the Word is impeccable, is accurate, and is truly amazing. And when you see and experience this profound action manifesting within your life and within the world at large, you will be emboldened to be that Word 24/7, even when you are not speaking outwardly or inwardly, when you are simply modeling a divine life of joy, of harmony, and divine beingness. For the Word may manifest through you at all hours of the day, when you vibrate in consonance with the Christ consciousness, the eternal Logos. For that is where the Word sings, rings, and brings unto humanity great joy, great divine radiance, great power, wisdom, and love. Now, dearest ones, you know of the violet laser light and its focused action, pinpointing with specificity where that ray will go through your own consciousness and through the lens of your higher vision. Well, I say, consider utilizing the ray o' light and the many rays of light that I bear, focused also with this laser action, bringing that emerald power of God vision into play, along with the violet light, so that there may be both the action of exposure and alchemy, of vision and freedom manifest. And when this manifests, dearest hearts, you will see an action that is truly blessed to behold. You will see souls uplifted by catching a glimpse of the higher vision of heaven and of what may be in their lives, this restoration of a true pathway of divinity, along with the resource of the violet flame to fully free them from the untoward aspects of their lesser nature and lift them out of mediocrity unto their divine presence. You see, dearest hearts, when the violet and the emerald work in this intertwining action of light, there is great joy released through both the avenue of joy of the emerald and the violet rays. And in this intertwining action, that joy spirit is and becomes an action even of the resurrection and the ascension fire. For that is what lifts them out of the astral muck of their yesterdays unto the truth and the beingness of their eternal today within the now. O gracious hearts, I attend to your spirits in this hour, for many of you are moving through the travail and the agony of that which is just before the final initiations in your life of the crucifixion and what is beyond. You are feeling at some level of your being the weight of planetary karma upon your soul, and some of you have even been bowed under the duress of this energy in your physical temples of late. By dispensation from the heart of God through your calls, I release that ray unto each of you, to lift you out of this burden upon your temple. And I give you on the inner keys to great joy, health, and well-being in your life. Some of you will discover through various books, teachers, and teachings, keys that are specific for you and moving on to your highest form of perfect health and well-being. For the specificity of this is unique to each of you and its dynamism, dearest hearts. And what works for one does not always work for all. I will send an angel unto each of you, and I do that now, dearest hearts, to attend to your heart, to attend to your soul, to attend to your own fearless nature of divine courage, harmonic bravery, and that which will serve you unto your ascension in the light. If you will simply be true to God and your thoughts and your feelings and your mindfulness and your words and your vows, I will be there to help restore day by day that highest sense of purpose, of divine beingness, and eternal joy. I will be there with the angel of deliverance and Archangel Michael to deliver you any moment that you somehow slip into an astral awareness of your lesser self, in moments of self-despair, depression, or God forbid the debauchery of evil in some manifestation. Burn through that awareness now, O angels of fearlessness and of divine bravery, and serve these souls with your rays, O light, to fortify their consciousness, to amplify their divine beingness, to accelerate divine consciousness 24/7 for their ascension in this lifetime, if they choose that path by God's grace. Now, blessed ones, I display before this same screen of your mind the vision of a soul who modeled true bravery in all of its cosmic aspects. You see the intrepid nature of this one, standing before you, blazing in all his glory. And you are in awe of the power of that light field and that divine energy and current that you ingest in this moment of cosmic awareness. Truly imbibe the radiance of this one in this hour, and feel the strengthening and the new resolve within you to be true to self, to be sure in all your ways, to follow the pathway of light. Give not one iota of your attention to your lesser self, to darkness, to evil, to the astral plane. Stay true, focused, and determined through this new resolve to be your true self in all of its glory and divine radiance and brilliance. Through the image of this one standing before you, my prayer is that you will have that charge and that memory glyph and meme embedded within your psyche, within your soul, for you to always have and retain this action, this experience, this new mindfulness. For no matter what comes upon you or within your life, when you retain this sense of pure beingness, pure light, pure divine energy, you will move through that challenge with great oneness, harmony, and love. And you will give glory to God even for the temporary energies that you bear, or the burdens upon your soul. Thank you, dearest ones, for being attentive to my ray, my light, and my love for you. Truly it is a new day as we march in March and fulfill our destiny in God through oneness of heart, mind, and spirit. Truly, with God all things are possible. Make this your mantra throughout your day, and I will be there to send my ray, O light, unto you again and again, for your victory in all things, for your oneness with your source. I am Ray O Light. I love you as an angel loves you, purely, radiantly, and with great joy. I thank you.